So
Yeah,
you are connecting with me from Tamil Nadu, right?
exactly. So where are you from? Can you tell me about yourself so that my audience can know about you?
Yeah, sure. My name is Neha Mehra, and originally I am from Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
But I have been connecting to you from Ahmedabad. As my
Mhm.
husband is working here, so I've been living here since 2018.
Okay.
And I'm a homemaker. I have completed BTech from IT,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm blessed with one daughter. Yeah,
Okay. So
yes,
you're
and
also the IT guy, yeah?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I know that you are working in IT sector, right?
Right, right, right. That's great. So finally, I'm able to speak to someone from the same field.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
let me introduce myself. My name is Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu. Yeah, I'm in the IT field for, I've been working in the IT field for 5 years now. And yeah, I have a small YouTube channel where I post English related content. And just recently I started this conversational English content and yeah, looks like a lot of people, they all like it. I'm getting good views for this type of content.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, do you
Yes,
have birds over there? Because I can hear lots of bird chirping sound. What type
yes,
of
yes,
birds do you
yes.
have?
There are words. Yeah, there are
Okay,
many words. Yeah.
nice, nice. Do you have any questions for me?
I have watched your video that you have mentioned that you have learned English by your own.
Yeah.
So, could you give me some tips? Cause I'm very new here and I'm a little bit nervous also. Cause now you are very good in this language and I have been just learning from 15 days. It's been
Oh,
only 15 days since I started having conversation.
you're saying you've
So,
been started just 15 days ago and it looks like you talk very good English. You're in the
oh
natural flow.
really,
You
my
don't even
God,
think
thank
what
you
you're
so.
talking. Yeah.
Thank you so much, but I'm a little bit nervous, and I don't know. And whenever I talk with people who is master in this language, and I get stuck, and I started fumbling.
Okay. That
So
happens to everyone. Yeah. Even when I speak to someone who speaks really good English, I'll be like, I'll be thinking inside my mind, oh, this person speaks very good English. How can he talk this much English? I'll be thinking something
um,
separately happening in my mind. This happens to everyone. That's great. Okay. The tips that I can give you is like I've already said it in my previous videos. I do a lot of shadowing and I focused more on fluency, improving my fluency. I did I concentrated more on improving my fluency. I never had a chance to read grammar. I mean, I read grammar in the initial time, like 1 year. I wasted my time on grammar. Then I came to know that I don't have fluency, so I started focusing on my fluency. I do speaking practice every single day. I speak almost every single day, and that's how if you want to be fluent in English or any other language, you have to speak in that language. Only then you'll become fluent. Once you started getting the fluency, once you're able to speak in English, then you can correct your grammar mistakes. A lot of people, what they do is they initially start learning grammar. They open the grammar books, they try to do all the exercises. You'll get the grammar understanding, but however, you won't be able to speak in English. The first thing what we need is we have to start speaking in English. Doesn't matter whether you're correct, whether you're speaking correct grammar or bad grammar. It doesn't matter really. You just start speaking in English on the go. Then once you become fluent, then you can correct your grammar mistakes. That's how I did now. Initially, and one more thing is you have to learn a little bit of words. First of all, you have to do a lot of listening. At the same time, try to word a new word every single day. The new word doesn't have to be a fancier word. What you can do is you can learn any word, the word that interests you. You when you read something, you just look at a word. Okay, this word is interesting to you. You're really curious what is the meaning of that word. So just try learning that word and try to incorporate when you speak it in English. Yeah, I mean, whatever I said is this is what everybody says. Yeah, it's the same
no, no,
process there.
no. It's a
Yeah.
really, really nice tip for me actually. And
Okay.
that's really good that you have mentioned. So, may I know with whom you do practice? Like
Okay.
you told that you every day you
Yeah. So
speak.
initially, when I started learning this language, I mostly did solo practicing. I practice in front of the mirror, and sometimes I do talk alone. I go to the terrace of my house, during night time, in the evening time around 7 p.m. I talk alone. Like I wear the headphones, so people when they look at me, they won't be knowing that I'm talking alone. They will be thinking, okay, I'm having a conversation with someone in call, but I'll be talking alone. Like I'll be discussing about everything. So that's how I used to practice my English. Then I got some friends who also wants to learn English. So from once I get, we are around a group of around 3 4 people. So we always go on a call. We talk each other in English, and that's all. Because learning alone is far difficult than learning with a group. Because if you're learning with a group, one person will be knowing one thing, and other person will be knowing other thing, and you can learn everything, by just talking with them. You can get to know about these things. But if you're learning something alone, you will have to find out what are the mistakes that you are doing. You have to do lots of research. It's daunting task, at the same time it's time consuming. But when you are with a group, you can learn by others mistake. So that's how I've learned English.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, initially I used to talk on a audio call through Josh Talk app. You may have heard about that app. So I
Okay.
was not that much consistent there because whenever I call, then I get connected with the people. They are just for time pass and they are not that much serious about the language.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes, now I quit making call through that app, and then I get to know about the conversational videos through YouTube channel. Where once I was scrolling the YouTube, then I get to know about the conversational videos. Then I
Okay.
started having conversation with strangers, but no one is there who can rectify my mistakes and give me some suggestions. So
Hmm.
I sometimes, and I have a daughter, so I don't have that much time that I can give this language
Okay.
much time. Cause whenever she's asleep, only that time I try to connect with the people. So it would be sometimes so difficult for me to maintain the consistency. But I try my best whenever I get time. I try to listen more and more cause it's not possible for me that I can read or write. So I try to listen more and more, and I try to speak with at least 2%. Try to have a conversation
Hmm.
cause yeah, but I all time I connect with the co-learner, so I don't learn anything different. But yes,
Okay.
while speaking I can at least maintain my consistency, so
Okay.
I'm improving through this. Yeah,
And yeah, I want to ask you one thing. I mean, do you watch any English movies or any English related content?
sometimes I watch short movies, English native language movies. Yeah.
Okay. Try watching some English movies, because English movies, in the sense, I'll tell you, okay, so how do you say? Since you've done IT, you are an IT field, so at least you would have got a chance of watching some English movies when you were in college time. I mean, you never had a chance, anything like that?
No, actually,
Okay.
that time I only enjoyed. So,
Okay. You
yes,
enjoyed your
I
college time.
totally
Okay.
waste my. Yes, yes.
That's no problem. Okay, I'll tell you one web series. Okay, this is the web series that I watched plenty of times to improve my English. Okay, first I watched it because I liked it. Then they speak really good English in that web series. And they speak plain, understandable English, and they don't use bigger sentences. The name of the web
Okay.
series, you must have already heard about it. It's Friends. It's called Friends.
Friends.
Friends, just Friends.
So,
Okay.
is it available on YouTube or any other platform?
I mean, yeah, how do you say? Short videos of it may be available in YouTube, but however, it's available on Netflix.
All right.
Yeah, you try watching that. That's how I learned English. I watched it multiple times, and it's a very interesting one. I mean, you will like it because it's all about friends. A group of friends. They talk each
Yeah.
other. It's like boys and girls. They talk each other.
Mm,
Whatever happens in their life, it's about their life and about the
mm,
friendships. It will be really interesting. You try watching it. A lot
yes.
of people who learns English all over the world, I'm saying, all over the world, a lot of people who learns English, they must have watched this web series, because this they speak very neat, simple English in that web series, and you can easily understand them.
Mm,
They don't use any fancier words. They don't use any longer sentences.
mm.
And if
Yeah.
you,
And,
yeah, and while watching it, try doing shadowing. Shadowing means, when they
okay.
speak, you also have to repeat along with them. When you do that,
Mm,
you can get wonderful pronunciation. At the same time, you will get their accent as well.
mm.
So that will be really
Right,
helpful in
right.
improving your fluency. You can try that. That's what I tried, so I'm giving you that suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And should I also do some tongue twister exercises like many
No, no,
YouTubers
no, no. Those
suggested
things
me?
are not necessary. I've never done any of those. Let me tell you, the tongue twisters and all these things are just exercises for our tongue, right? So that we can pronounce the words correctly. But I don't believe in that because if you had never pronounced a particular word in your lifetime, for the first time when you're trying to pronounce it, you won't get it rightly. Okay, you won't get it correct. So you have to pronounce that word multiple times. Only then it will come naturally to you. So if I speak fluent in English, it doesn't mean that I become fluent in one fine night. In one fine day, I just become fluent. It's not like that. So it's a consistent process. Every day I become fluent little slowly. Gradually I improve my fluency. So that's how it works. So when there is a saying in English like if you can pronounce a word for 20 times, the 21st time it will be naturally you can get the correct pronunciation in the 21st time when you use that word. So if you want to master pronunciation, you have to talk in that word for at least 20 times. That's what they
Right,
say. I've
right.
never done that, but however, that's what they say, those English
Yes,
teachers.
yes. Right, right.
Yeah,
Practice makes a man perfect, actually. Yeah,
right, right.
that's
So
right.
how is it going in Madhya Pradesh? Is it very hot or cold in there?
Actually, I've been living in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. As
Oh,
I told
Gujarat.
you that my husband is working here, so I'm living here.
Okay.
And you know what? There are many people who belongs to Tamil Nadu. They are originally from Tamil Nadu, but they are born and brought up here in Gujarat.
Oh, really?
So, but
Okay.
yeah, but they speak in Tamil language. So
Okay.
my one of my neighbor is they are Tamil, and other there are many Tamil people here. So
Okay.
I know some little words of Tamil like tanni.
Oh,
We call water tanni,
Tanni Kurunga.
and
What
yeah,
else words do
tanni,
you know?
and inge ba
Okay,
inge
wow.
ba. So I have a
Come here.
daughter, so they
Okay.
yeah they say to my daughter inge ba and tanni. They usually talk with my daughter in Tamil. And
Okay.
she understands a little bit. I don't know, but she reply whenever they talk with her in Tamil. So she replies. So
Nice, nice, nice.
yes,
Actually, in that age, I assume that your daughter is around, 10 years old, maybe? Yep.
no, she's only 1.5 year old.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Then it's very easy for children, it's very easy for them to get the language, for grasping the language. They can learn multiple languages at the same time. It's very easy for
Yeah.
them because they are fresh mind. They don't think much. We are all grown ups. We have put lot of stuffs in our brain, so our brain doesn't have the
Hmm.
capability of learning different stuff. How do you say, at certain point of time in our life, once we reach a certain age, our learning capacity goes down automatically because we are bored with things. But children, they can learn things very faster because they are fresh minds.
Right. Yeah. So I suppose that she's living in Gujarat, so she's able to speak Gujarati, Tamil, and
Yeah.
some of my neighbor are Marathi. So she maybe speaks Marathi.
Okay.
So maybe yeah, in future she's able to speak multiple languages.
Looks like she's the
Yeah.
only one who's gonna learn all the languages in this country then.
Yeah, yeah, there are many people,
Hmm.
they are able to speak three or four languages.
Yeah.
Like if my neighbor is Tamil, so they can speak Tamil and Hindi, and
Hmm.
in English they can also speak a little bit English as well. So and
Right.
Gujarati they speak Gujarati as well. They speak really good Gujarati. So I've
Right.
seen that they speak multiple language because they
And
are born
also,
and brought up here and their mother tongue is Gujarati, so they speak
okay.
both languages.
Right, right.
Yeah,
That is
mother.
kind of true. I mean, even I have seen a lot of people who speaks multiple languages, like four, five languages, and especially in Bangalore, it's a city where people from different part of the country comes and goes, right? So the Bangalore, the shopkeepers, the auto drivers, they speak, around four, five languages. If I speak to them in Tamil, they speak Tamil, and their natural tongue is Kannada, and they also speak in Hindi. They understand English. I'll
Mhm.
be like, damn,
Yeah.
bro, how did you learn all these languages? It'll be like that.
Yes, yes. Once I visited Goa, so there people they usually they work as a tourist guide. So they speak, even though they are not educated, but they are
Hmm.
able to speak English very good. They are able to speak English very good, and they also speak Kannada. There is a native language is Konkani, I think Konkani.
Right.
So they are
Konkani.
able to, yeah, yeah. So they are able to speak Konkani and Hindi, English and
Yeah.
Kannada, I think, yeah, Kannada also they are able to speak. So they can speak multiple languages.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I have one of my friend lives in Goa. She also tells me the same thing. Goan people, they know Konkani as well as they know Marathi, and they also speak
Marathi.
Hindi, English. Since a lot of foreigners are
Right.
coming to Goa, they get to interact with lots of foreigners and they learn English as well.